Okay, gang, so like I said in the last video, you have to be able to tell the forest versus the trees. You have to see the big picture and the little picture. So overall, the forest, the zoomed out view, overall, what rule are you using? Big picture, what big picture rule? All right, so big picture is composite. If I zoom way out, I see an outer layer and an inner layer. Little picture, zoomed in, subset, this has a subset of quotient rule, okay? But overall, when you're doing the problem, you're thinking chain rule, right? So I'm thinking chain rule. So chain rule, I bring the 2 down in front. This becomes a 1. I don't like to write that. So that's the derivative of the outside times the derivative of the inside. But the inside's quite complicated. To do the derivative of the inside, I'm going to have to use a quotient rule. All right, so overall this is chain. This is outie times innie, but the innie is quite challenging. All right, so here we go. This one, remember when you do the chain rule, you never take the derivative the first swing through of the inner layer here. All right, so now I'm doing the quotient rule over here. So it's the denominator times the derivative of the numerator minus the numerator times the derivative of the denominator over the denominator squared. All right, so I'm going to say it one more time because people that are very visual need to see it. Overall, this is chain rule. Outie times innie. Derivative of the outside times derivative of the inside. So here is the derivative of the outside times the derivative of the inside. This is the inside here. All right, at this point, you're just simplifying things. So let's save a little space and do some of the work over here. That's 24. (24x squared) minus 16x. All right, we got to watch the negative when we put this through. So this negative will make everything opposite. Negative 12x squared. Okay, what did I have? Negative 12x squared plus 3. Combine like terms. That's not going to factor, but you do want to check that that does. And it's just up to you how complicated you want to make it. This does factor. I was looking if there was a common factor there, but there wasn't. If there was a common factor, I would have pulled it out and combined it with this. Now there's 2 of these, 1 of these, so overall there's 3 of these. It depends how complicated you want to make your final answer. I would give full credit here at this step, but you could keep going with it if you want. Okay, gang, so again, remember, as these get more complicated, you have to figure out the big picture, the forest, and the little picture, the trees. So this overall, we would say that this is the chain rule. Sorry, yes, that's right. This is the chain rule with a subset of quotient rule. All right, gang, that's it on this one.